name is Daniela Kolete. This is my journey of community occupational therapy service at Shai Osudoku District. As part of the second batch of occupational therapy students who graduated in November 2017, it was time to start my internship at the Shai Osudoku District Hospital. I was in a state of confusion because, as a psychiatric nurse who had worked in the same district, I needed to make an impact with my new profession. I started my internship in November at the District Health Directorate, and I had a lot of consultation with great occupational therapists such as Mr. Pitanda, Ms. Ellen Adumaku, Bonnie Nakesinge, and Prof. Henike, and they gave me a lot of guidance for my work as a newly qualified occupational therapist. An introductory letter was given to me by the district DDNS, which allowed me to go to all the health facilities across the district. With home visits, outreaches, and health education with the community health nurses, I started identifying cases, and mothers were willing to take me home to see children with disabilities who have been hidden. Along the line, a schedule was created for me which took me into the community for 2 days, a day at the hospital and 2 days at the office. I had a 2-day opportunity to work with Bonnie and her team at the Mephibosheth Training School in March, and also an opportunity to work with Julia, a doctorate student from University of Southern California, for 2 days, where we screened 13 children with different forms of disabilities, planned interventions. A day I will never forget was 23rd March 2018, where a room was allocated to me by the director to start something even though nobody knew what I could do. This office had just a desk and chairs, so I used my own little savings and local resources available to get a lot of items that I could work with, such as toys, math, assessment forms, and many more. I then started seeing different clients group with referrals from the community, special needs coordinator, the hospital, that's the physios. Some of the clients I saw were children with cerebral palsy, speech delay, and persons who have survived stroke. I spent nights reading to get intervention and evidence-based treatments for occupational therapy service and practice. As a community-based occupational therapist, I needed to work with various groups in the community. I formed a mothers group and 2 aged group in the community. These are some of my achievements so far. Through Bonnie and her team, I got linked up with Johnny and Friends on Wheels to acquire 2 new wheelchairs for 2 children, which I saw. Mothers group went to information centers to talk about the group and the role of occupational therapy for children with disability. I have 6 stroke survivors who have improved in their daily activities. I had 5 diploma students coming to have their 8-week placement at my clinic. I had an occupational therapy student from Northumbria University having a 3-week placement at my clinic. A 15-year-old boy who had burns is now participating in play and some ADLs. I had an occupational therapist to take few mothers and some students through the APT training. I had approval to go to the WFOT Congress in Cape Town in May 2018. These few achievements as an intern has given me the opportunity to get a bigger place to operate, since the Greater Accra Regional Director has shown interest in rehabilitation and community reintegration. OT is power. OT is life. OT is refreshing. OT is a source of joy for any person with difficulty. So be a good OT and get help for the occupational therapist. Thank you.